combo videos ever is a Samus combo video, actually, from a player called Philip Coast Philip.
Yes, I've seen that.
I love that video. All right, so there we go. Kriz versus Daydee. So as far as I know, there's one Norwegian Samus player, their best player. His name is Bera.
Okay.
He's a really fancy Samus player. He's super aggressive, other than you would expect a Samus to be. But remember Mike Nasty, you could do it, right?
Sure.
So let's see if the Bera experience carries over into this game for Kriz.
See, I like what Kriz is doing so far. Not only leading in percent, but the mind games are great. You saw him go for that air dodge, or rather spot dodge, as soon as he went for that up B.
Daydee kind of missed his input there.
Kind of.
Basically full stock lead for Kriz right now.
At 27%, especially on Marth.
It's not too much. But Daydee channeling his inner ESAM and spamming those missiles.
So far, not so great, though. Kriz has done a great job of, using his hitboxes to deter the missiles. Ensures great space control right there, and he's reading everything.
Yeah.
How is he doing this?
Yeah, Kriz is so solid defensively, and like he has seen everything like in his time, right? So he knows what Samus can do.
He has been just so smart on the defense. Almost everything he has done so far has been successful.
Wow, that edge hook was super clutch.
Exactly, and even then, you saw Kriz so close to grabbing it anyway.
Yep.
He has space control once again. Option to Daydee. Can't mess this one up. A little bit early once again on that up B, and it gets punished.
Yeah, there we go. Full stock lead for Kriz against Daydee. Daydee kind of threw away his first stock, but I think Kriz definitely earned the advantage in that game. He played amazingly, especially on the defense.
It was like 90-14 on the first stock before the input error even came through. And I like this. Kriz is now forcing Daydee to come to him. He's not being overly aggressive. He's using Marth's extended hitboxes to ensure he can trade with the missiles, but Daydee's not taking it lightly. He's worked his way in masterfully and actually has reduced this full stock lead down to a potential even game.
If he can finish him off, though. Oh, those missiles make it difficult. Oh, the tournament winner.
That's it.
All right, so
just can't do things like that, man.
Actually, if you're a Samus and you take a stock, so you even out stocks, even though you have some percentage, I think you still have an advantage because you get the charge shot, and it's so difficult to get around the charge shot, especially with a character like Marth, who definitely doesn't want to lose a second jump. All right, if you use it that way, though.
I like to call that the Smash 4 getup. You get up off the ledge, you stand up, and you do a tilt. That's the Smash 4 getup. I like it. It's my favorite option.
In Germany, we call it the noob torch. Because like every casual player does that.
Uh-oh! Out of nowhere, Daydee with the comeback. He tilts him off the level. Kriz messes up his return, and as a result, Daydee finds himself with a very small advantage.
Oh, that up out of shield. Very wise choice there by Daydee.
And Kriz didn't read it that time.
Exactly. So Daydee getting as much of a lead as he can. He knows he's about to lose that stock, but on the other hand, you know that that illness that's called Marthitis, when you have the opponent at over 100% and it gets increasingly difficult to finish them off.
Yes, and you just want to fish.
Yeah.
You just want it so bad. You look for like tipper back airs that put you out of position. You look for, random grabs that probably shouldn't be taken, and sometimes you get nervous and you sit in your shield for a bit too long.
Poor Kriz. He started off so well, but Daydee adapted so well to his style of play. And he's switching up his defense and offense very, very wisely. Daydee really has taken over this game.
One thing we're seeing from Daydee a lot is he's doing the heavy missile on the ground, the super missile on the ground, and then he's jumping and going for the homing missile, canceling it on the platform and following it. He did it 3 times in a row, and all 3 times Kriz wasn't ready for it until the last time.
Yeah.
But by that point, Kriz's shield was almost broken.
Exactly.
And Daydee took advantage.
So the good thing about those missiles is that you have if you shoot the weak missile, it stays out much longer. So it's a really, really dangerous and long staying active hitbox.
Right.
So you don't want to touch that, and then you also have to shield the other missiles or smash through them, and yeah, it's getting increasingly difficult. I think that stage choice is actually quite wise from Kriz, considering that the missiles really threw him off, caught him off guard in the last game.
But there are so many Samus players who favor this stage.
That's true. That's true.
This is like a counter pick for a lot of Samus players.
Especially because of the up B out of shield goes up to the top platform and lets you land immediately. That's really good for Samus.
Plus basically infinite recovery off the bottom.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Up be out of shield, not a successful small lead right now for Kriz, who has lost stage control, but a good smash catches the landing. But Daydee shouldn't have too much trouble working his way back. Again!
Oh, that up air not tippering. Yeah, I think Kriz at this point, from percentage-wise, he's aiming for maybe a forward B to up tilt.
I don't know about that grab there. That was a little greedy.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
With a really, really clutch recovery right there.
About 100% separate the two, but it's not like Marth is too far out of kill percent. We're getting to the point where I think that Marth up throw is going to kill soon.
Yeah,
low
that's
ceiling.
true.
Nope, doesn't take it yet.
Ooh, he tries to dunk him there, but doesn't work because Samus just could jump above the hitbox.
200 club for Samus right now. Some of the smallest blast zones in the game. It's going to be a well over 200 when he finally drops his first stock almost 90 seconds in.
Yeah, it's super difficult for Marth. I think that's one of the weaknesses of Marth in this matchup. Other than that, I think the matchup is quite good for Marth. Oh, nice headshot right there by Daydee.
Super quick.
Yeah.
Turned around, immediately grabbed the ledge, knew that the jump was gone, caught him off the ledge hop. So that's going to be pretty much even game, which has got to be frustrating for Kriz. I mean, the mentality's got to be taking a hit here, considering how hard he had to work for that first stop.
Exactly. At the end of the game, we could check on the results screen that Kriz maybe did like double the damage, but still lost the game.
That's hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty even game. Perfect power shield. Gonna get the super missile. Dodges. Decent punish, not great. He was looking for the tipper there. A bit overzealous on the control.
Exactly. His wave dash was a little bit too far. I really love the way that Kriz utilizes the way Marth's shield works differently from the other shields in the game. When he crouches and then power shields.
Missiles coming through. Oh, a little bit late once again. This is something that has plagued Daydee so far. He has been maybe a bit too scared to throw out the smashes when it was time to. He should have had that stock. And oh, Kriz with the taunt. Okay. Okay.
And Daydee is laughing. He's smirking. He's like, yeah, you deserve that. Ooh, Kriz being a little bit overzealous on the re-jump right there. Lost his re-jump, but still makes it back because Daydee wasn't there in time and got hit by the up B.
Back on the level once again. 53% already imprinted into the third stock for Daydee. Kriz over 100% now, definitely in kill percent for a lot of Samus's kit, but still needs to be careful here. It's not a complete stock just yet.
Ooh, nice recovery there by Kriz, mixing it up.
Using those forward airs to force Samus off the ledge and then grabbing right afterwards. Still hasn't quite worked his way back to the center. Definitely still in danger, especially with 144% lockdown.
Yeah, that Samus up tilt or F tilt is going to kill him. But somehow Kriz made his way back because Daydee for some reason double jump. But yeah, there we go. The neutral aerial is going to be enough to take him out.
Mechanical error though, accidentally shooting the charge shot ensures that Daydee doesn't get the full charge on the blast.
Which is one of the biggest advantages that Samus has in between stocks. And there we go, down air to up tilt.
That was just got it. Just got it.
Yeah, exactly.
0% now. He's got to be aggressive. Daydee's got to switch it up here. It's what worked for him last time. He got a lot more aggressive. But you're right. You know, for some reason, this has not been a successful pick.
Exactly.
Right, for Daydee. And even though this is Kriz's counter pick, a lot of Samus mains revert to the stage.
Exactly. Yeah, I think the biggest problem is, like we were saying earlier, that...
Oh, no.
Dodged the bullet there. Oh,
wow.
All right.
I thought he was going to make that.
Yeah, me too. Especially because he was a little bit above the ledge, right?
We have an even game here. 2% separate the two right now.
That's true. Oh, wow. Then he was charging his charge shot right in his face, and Kriz is not respecting that at all, and yeah.
Kriz actually winds up knocking him away. Daydee comes for a perfect read with that down air, but he accidentally hits the top platform and gets stuck there, but still maintains stage control. 7% separate the two, almost 5 minutes down.
Oh, this time has taken a long time. I actually didn't realize that it's been almost 5 minutes now.
Lead shrinks. It's actually a dead even game. Slight advantage right now for Samus, not only in percent, but stage control.
Kriz tried to go for the down air again.
Are we going to see our first game 3 today?
Oh, I hope so. Wow, I don't know what happened there.
He'll make it back. Option here to Daydee. Kriz getting nervous!
And Kriz messing up the ledge dash.
That's a shame. I hate to see him go out like that. Good game, though, from Daydee, especially considering the very beginning.
Exactly, he made it back. In both games?
Both games, yeah.
Wow.
He was definitely at a pretty large deficit both games and still manages to take out the set 2-0.